Hello, hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of March the 30th to April the 5th. Let's see what we have here for your download message and your theme this week. You've been given focus, okay? Honing in, paying attention to details. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through yet another week? Look at us. End of March, beginning of April, heading towards Easter. Can you believe that? I, for one, am looking forward to warmer weather here in Canada. I want to see the end of these single-digit Celsius and below Celsius degrees. Okay, your first card is the Hierophant, followed by the Moon, followed by the Emperor. In your focus part of the reading, you have the Justice card, you have the Magician, you have the Five of Wands. Coming in next, you have the Strength card, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. Coming in at the end of the week, you have the Two of Swords, followed by the Four of Swords, followed by the Five of Wands. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Well, your download message and your theme this week is focus, and that's paying attention to details. Not allowing yourself to be scattered and getting into a lot of different things. Not too much multitasking, sticking to your theme, sticking to the topic at hand that you want to see completed and successful. Coming in with your life or career card, you've got the card ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So if you're in a position, a job in your career that you're finding you can't seem to go up that ladder any farther, you've reached your limit and you want more from your job, well, I can see some of you are going to be out there looking for gainful employment somewhere else. Keeping it, of course, under wraps so that nobody around you at work knows you're doing this. But if you feel that you can go in and have this discussion with the powers that be and they can give you some sort of a commitment that you can escalate up that ladder, then you'll have a choice to make. Now, coming in with that, you have the Emperor, you have the Moon, and you have the Hierophant. The Emperor is all about sitting in the seat of power, being self-employed often, getting your ducks in a row, being logical and organized, and really emotionally together. This is a card that says you have the ability to do that, to teach, preach, and convey information and be a leader to other people as well. You may be thinking about wanting to take on your own business and be your own boss. The Moon's coming in. That's a card of not allowing yourself to become disillusioned. If there's something unclear, do your research, go in the background and find out what you need to know. Remember, it's always darkest before the dawn, but when that moon comes out, it illuminates absolutely everything under it and around you. You'll eventually see a clear sight line if you do your research. Trust your instincts, your gut feelings, and know that you are filling your database with what you need to know to move forward. The Hierophant comes in. Higher education. You could be learning some new form of study. You could be joining a new group or bringing someone into your circle of friendship. These could be people who have the same interests that you do with the same goals of success. You could also be doing things in a traditional way by the book, and maybe there's going to be some event that will involve a church. Okay, let's see what we've got as we move on to our focus part of the reading, which is also your career and money card. You've been given the book, and it says paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. Your career could involve writing, taking a class, education, and law. So we've been talking about that here with the Hierophant and talking about that being a leader and doing your research here with the Moon card. So I think some of you will be learning something new, whether it's something new at your place of work or whether you're taking a course on the side. You could be doing exams, things like that as well. You could be doing things by the book for sure, taking law as well. You have the Five of Wands, you have the Magician, and you have the Justice card. Five of Wands says there could be a little bit of, disagreement in your circle, whether it's at work or whether it's in your personal life. There could be a little bit of an argument or a disagreement of some sort. This is a card of competition as well. And don't allow yourself to struggle so hard or be pushed up against the wall feeling as though you have to come out fighting. This card says pick and choose your battles wisely. Coming in with the Magician, Universe is supplying you with everything you need, and isn't that beautiful? All you have to do is look around you and access the resources that are at your fingertips. You're about to step out there, launch yourself into something new and beautiful. You are the manifester, and the magician, creating the magic and the new beginning that you desire. Could come in the form of time, effort, support, love, and maybe even money. Coming in with that, you have the Justice card. Karmic justice. Something's going to happen here. What goes around comes around. This is a card that says you might be dealing with a legal issue and you could see yourself winning or coming out ahead of the game. Justice being waved in your favor. However, she's holding this, they're level, okay? And things are equal and level. There's no tipping of that. So both parties, if you're dealing with a legal issue, will be able to hold your heads up high and feel as though you both are happy and satisfied. Coming in with your help hurdle or your challenge, you've got the card Retreat, and it shows up with that book on it. And that refers to lessons and learning experiences could help you align with your abundant destiny. So I'm thinking some of you are going to be taking something at school or learning some new skill. Sometimes taking a break is the best thing you can do to gain clarity and a fresh perspective, because this is a card of retreat. Take a time out, okay? Have some respite. Give yourself a day off if you have to look at things more openly. Now, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and you've got the Strength card coming in with that. Stepping up into your strengths, not allowing yourself to get caught up in the heat of the moment, either in any kind of a debate or a quarrel, because you could lose it in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and say things you shouldn't, that you can't take back. This is the card, look at her taming and very gently taming that lion. And she realizes that if she goes slow, she's patient, tolerant, and compassionate, things will work out better. So if you're involved in any kind of a dispute here, think about that, okay? Be more patient, tolerant, and more compassionate with dealing with people. You'll catch more bees with honey than you ever will with vinegar. The Two of Cups comes in. This could be a partnership in love or in business. Somebody who's very compatible, someone who you both agree on many issues. This is a card of good communication and being able to be clear, open, and concise, and accurate about your feelings for each other or your motives and your plans to move forward as a partnership. The Eight of Pentacles says you are working hard. You are focused on something. You are paying attention to details. This is a card of the apprentice, working hard, letting the powers that be know the talents that he has, and wanting to perfect that skill so that he can elevate himself up that ladder of success. Beautiful. Coming in next with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've been given worth the effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. Slow climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. So you're moving up that ladder, albeit it's taking you time. But, you know, I always say anything worthwhile waiting for is worth working for. And I do think that you're making the effort. You're putting some effort into something, and you're seeing increments of success as you move up that ladder. You're working on all of those things here. Look. Now, the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Cups. King of Swords is standing in your power of truthfulness and integrity. Basically standing up for your rights. This could involve a scientist, a college professor, somebody in government or military, or even a legal eagle. Okay, you're being called to be a spokesperson. Maybe you're going to stand up and defend yourself or somebody else. Don't worry, you'll have the ability to do this. Time has given you the experiences and expertise to be that teacher, be that mentor to those around you. You have all the right words, so speak up. You could also be receiving some wise counsel from somebody else here to get you through a situation and help you navigate yourself. The Nine of Cups, ooh, beautiful card, sitting back. He's quite cool, calm, and collected. He's done his work, and now he knows he's seeing his wishes fulfilled. So your wishes are coming true because you're working on them hard. The Six of Cups comes in and says you could be romanticizing, reminiscing, and just thinking about your past, going way back to even when you were a child. However, you could be in contact. There could be reconciliation. There could be reconnection with somebody who's become distanced or lives at a distance from you. you. With social media the way it is, that's not quite, that's quite understandable. They may be coming with something to offer you in the form of time, effort, support, maybe love, and maybe even a gift of an apology. I think you could get together with this individual and have a laugh about your past when you were younger, immature, and the mistakes and all the things that you made at that time. Let your hair down. Let your inner child come out. You could also be dealing and entertaining with children and enjoy that. Let your inner child come out. Now, at the end, this is your future energy and your angel card number. You've been given 0550. That is a 10. 10 can be broken down into a 1. We'll be talking about numbers soon. Friendship. That's what this means in this deck. Success, knowledge, impatience, freedom, and optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary, whether in your professional or your personal life. You will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. So, you could be getting connected with the right people. Somebody could be stepping forward. Maybe this is this return of somebody here you haven't seen in a long time. And they're going to come with their friendship, but also the knowledge that can help you succeed and move towards your goals of success. Coming in with that, you have the 5 of Pentacles, you have the 4 of Swords, and you have the 2 of Swords. You might be at a crossroads right now, either with yourself or somebody else, and there's a decision that you have to make, and you don't want to do it. You wish somebody else would step in your place, but you're not seeing the picture in complete clarity. If you have to get a mediator, somebody who's biased, to lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table so you can see what you have to gain and lose, that could make your the ability to make this choice easier. Put the swords down, remove the blindfold. Don't get up in your head. You can do this. The 4 of Swords says, step back, take a rest, call a truce. Some of you might not be getting your sleep. You could be experiencing insomnia. This is time to nurture yourself. You can still be thinking about your future plans, but don't go out there and initiate them. Stand back, think about them. You need to have the energy in order to do this. The 5 of Pentacles is that card of challenge, but it's that card of the resources to resolve these challenges. That means don't take on all these worries on your own. Don't isolate yourself. Go out there. Go through those doors that can help you. If it's money, lending and loaning and financial institutions. If it's personal, find that person you can trust to discuss it with. As you can see, there's 2 different people here. One with crutches. He's looking forward to his future and moving along. Then she's there with her head down, not being able to look ahead because she didn't ask for help. Never be too proud, my beautiful friends, to ask for assistance. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius.